Hi, my name is Antoine McBay, National Director, Top Performance Council member out of Dallas, Texas, here to share with you all the excitement about this incredible opportunity called Momentis. You know, I love this quote by a former war general. He says, "There's no security on this earth, there's only opportunity." Quite frankly, I spell opportunity M-O-N-E-Y. But we're talking about deregulation, which is the breakup of monopolies. You know, the airline industry in the early 70s went through deregulation, and now we can look up in the sky and see all these different color airplanes. In the 80s, the telecom industry went through deregulation, and guess what? Sprint was given birth. Metro PCS was given birth. Hello, hello, hello. T-Mobile was given birth because of deregulation of telecom, and now energy is being deregulated. That's right, between now and 2016, states across the country are slowly opening up, allowing consumers to choose a lower cost energy provider. So guess what? It's your opportunity. And who are we? We are Momentis. Momentis is the marketing arm for a licensed retail energy provider, Just Energy. Just Energy has been in business for 15 years, publicly traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange as well as the New York Stock Exchange. As a matter of fact, we did over $3 billion in revenue, and we're doing not only residential, but we're also doing commercial. Just Energy owns Momentis. So let's take a look at the deregulated markets. As you can see, the states are constantly being deregulated across the country. Momentis being the marketing arm, we're moving into all those different markets where Just Energy is licensed to do business. As it relates to some of the other suite of essential home services that we're offering, we can do business all over the U.S. But let's talk about timing, because you know what? It's 100% timing. When would you rather board a plane? When it's on the ground or when it's in the air? And you're looking at Momentis at the right time. We all have a first-class ticket no matter where we sit on the Momentis plane of opportunity. Here are the suite of essential home services that we offer. Yes, Just Energy, no pun intended there, but we offer M-Games, which is the Netflix of online gaming. It's huge. And then we've got Commerce Energy, which is gas in the prospective deregulated gas markets. We've got National Home Services. We have EMS. That is huge, not only for commercial, but also residential. As a matter of fact, we can guarantee a savings anywhere from 8% to as much as 20% off a consumer's energy bill, whether they're in a deregulated market or not. That is huge. ADT Home Security. M-Mobile, which is an app, allow you to make international calls from your cell phone. M-Digital, which is voice over IP, competes with Vonage, home phone service. DirecTV, hello NFL fans, we've got the NFL ticket. Clear, 4G wireless, which is 10 times faster than 3G. And then we've got Hudson Energy, which is our commercial division for electric in the prospective deregulated energy market. So how are we doing this? I'm glad you asked. It's called relationship marketing. Just Energy gets it. They understand the customers that we bring them are far more valuable than any customers they can gather through traditional advertisements, TV commercials, billboards. Think about it. A $3 billion publicly traded company, Just Energy could have easily paid Tiger Woods, no different than Buick did, to say, hey, I drive a Buick, or hey, I use Just Energy. Understand my point. Regardless of our race, our gender, our religion, our education, our background, none of that matters, and all we do is enroll a handful of customers. That's it. And that makes our business model very simple. We only do two things: enroll a handful of customers and teach others to do the exact same thing. Now, it's a business. It's a real business. You're $10.99 at the end of the year. $399 gets you started, plus a website that we're going to talk about here in just a moment. But here's your first clue. If you don't have $399, whatever you're doing, it's not working. Think about it. If you've been working for the last 3 to 5 years and you haven't been able to save a few dollars here and there, if you do as well the next 3 to 5 years, what makes you think you'll have it then? For things to change, you must change. And that's a door that can only be opened from the inside. So we're talking about $400. That's what, $35 a month, $1.16 a day? Are you kidding me? And we're in a real business that puts us in the energy business, that puts us in the clear business for internet, that puts us in the TV business with DirecTV and all the other suite of essential home services that we offer. Let's talk about that website, $24.95 a month. incredible benefits, success library. See, Momentis understands that whatever we're full of is what comes out of us. So they're going to feed us positive in, positive out with Success Library. Success Magazine delivered to your door. We also have M University, which is your guide to Momentis training. I call it the Yellow Brick Road. We've all seen The Wizard of Oz. If you can follow the Yellow Brick Road, you can get whatever you want from the Momentis opportunity. All right? And then we've got our M Communication. It allows us to communicate to the team. We have My Rewards, and I can tell you, if you utilize the My Rewards, you will save more than the $24.95 cost for your website just by utilizing My Rewards. 5 ways that we earn. You could put some money in your pocket immediately. I like that. That's why I got started. And then we've got mentor bonuses, leadership bonuses, my team bonuses. All of this is designed to pay us every Friday direct deposit in our account. That's weekly with 2 E's, not EA. And then we'll wrap it up with residual income. You know, that's the slow money, but it's the for sure money. Most of us are familiar with residual bills. They come month after month after month. Residual income allows us to flip that script and have income coming month after month after month. But that's going to take some time to grow. It's not going to happen overnight. That's why I enjoy getting paid immediate income based on mentor bonuses, my leadership bonuses, and my team bonuses. So let's break a few of these down. Immediate income. Here we go. Everything starts with you. It's customer points that pay you. It's customer points that promote you. It takes a minimum of 3 points for you to become qualified to earn income in Momentis as an independent representative. And guess what? The website counts as 2 points. And I can tell you right now, this is what separates us from a lot of the other companies that are out there. Because I know you're looking at us saying, man, this looks like some of those other companies. Well, hold on. Here's what separates us right now. What does it take for that new independent representative to trigger their very first check? I'm glad you asked, because guess what? That first check being triggered release all the money in our entire compensation plan. When you enroll one outside customer, you're qualified as an independent representative. You earn $100. When you add 7 additional points, you're going to earn an additional $100. When you add 5 more customer points for a combined total of 15, it's another $100. Add 5 more customer points for a combined total of 20 customer points. It's another $100. See, some of our services are worth more than 1 point. Our ADT home security is worth 2 points. Our EMS residential is worth 2 customer points. We've got our clean, green, renewable energy. That's worth 2 customer points. So it's not the number of customers, it's the customer points. You can have 1 customer with 5, 6, 7 customer points. And that's what separates us. All right? How about the second way that we earn? We're now able to leverage our efforts. We can introduce others to the opportunity. This is huge. In my opinion, you don't need to be the only person responsible for your income. You know, things happen. It's called LIFE. You know, we look at our economy today, and I'll be honest with you, I don't care who's in office, whether it's the Republicans or the Democrats, it's time for us to check our own office. And this opportunity allows us to leverage our efforts. And guess what? We won't be the only person responsible for our income. So in this example, you've introduced 3 people in your My Team. When they get paid, you get paid. That's right. Notice what I said. When they get a check, you get a check. How do they get a check? By getting qualified just like you did. You earn a $100 mentor bonus per person for every independent representative that you introduce into Momentis. Grow your My Team from 3 to 6. Any combination of 6, as long as you yourself have personally introduced 3, you qualify for the first leadership position in our company, Senior Director. And let me tell you, that's the most important position in our compensation plan. As a Senior Director, you're now building your second income stream. Here's how it works. Now, for every independent representative that you introduce as a Senior Director, you're now earning $150 per independent representative. You can introduce as many as you like to collect that $150, but here's where you're no longer the only person responsible for your income. As that team grows and they introduce others all across the country, you will earn the Senior Director coded bonus. That Senior Director coded bonus is 50, 50, 50, unlimited levels deep, tracked in real time, send you email alerts. Would you cash that check? Help 4 people promote to SD. See, it's all about lifting others up. And to lift you up, we must be on higher grounds. Those senior directors on the higher ground looking for like-minded people. Guess what? Promote 4 to SD, you promote to RD, and that's the zip code changing position. Now you start earning what's called My Team bonus. Remember the first 3 independent representatives you introduced in your My Team? You now earn 25% check match of all the coded money that they earn. That's right, 25% match. But it gets even better. When those 3 select the 3 they want to earn their 25% match on, that's 9 new people that you don't know that are all over the country. You're going to earn an additional 10% check match. But it gets even better. When they select their 3 independent representatives, you're going to earn an additional 10% check match. It pays 25, 10, 10. You don't have to understand it. Just know it means more money, more money, more money. So now as a regional director, you're building your 3rd income stream. And for every independent representative you introduce that gets qualified, you earn $250 per independent rep. $250. You can introduce as many as you like. But once again, as they grow their business and they introduce others, you're going to earn the regional director coded bonus, and that bonus is $150, $150, $150, unlimited levels deep, tracked in real time, sending you email alerts. Would you cash that check? Help 4 people promote to RD, you promote to ND. You're now building your 4th income stream. For every independent representative you introduce as a national director, you now earn $300 per independent rep. As that team grows and they start to introduce others, you're going to earn the national director coded bonus. That bonus is $200, $200, $200, unlimited levels deep. Once again, tracked in real time, sending you email alerts. Promote 4 to ND, you promote to our top position in the compensation plan, international director. You're building your 5th income stream. For every independent representative you introduce, you now earn $325 per independent rep. As that team grows and they introduce others, you're going to earn the international director coded bonus. That bonus is $225, $225, $225, $225, unlimited levels deep, tracked in real time, sending you email alerts. Would you cash that check? I think it will make a difference not only in your life, but in the lives of others as we introduce others. We've got residual income. That's the slow money, but it's the for sure money. It's dollar-based per customer. I'm not going to really get into it. You know why? Because you have to hang around in the game long enough to allow your efforts to compound to collect it in the first place. But just know that it's here, and we're building an incredible residual income with this opportunity. But I am going to talk about energy freedom. That's a way to earn free energy. That's right, free energy. Imagine going out, building your Momentis business, enrolling a few customers that adds up to anywhere from 20 to 25 customer points, and you earn what's called our Energy Freedom Program, where you have $75 to as much as $150 hitting your account every month like clockwork. That's the company's way of saying thank you for bringing us energy customers. You know, there's 2 types of mindsets right now that are looking at this presentation. And the unique thing about our business, again, you don't have to do what I'm doing in order to be successful. We've got people that'll do that for you. So if you think about the person that invited you to take a look at this video, how hard are they working right now? So one of the questions you need to ask yourself, if you can do what the person is doing that invited you to take a look at this video, you can become extremely successful. Just do a lot of it. All we do is get people under the spout where the information comes out. This is not a convincing presentation. It's a sorting presentation. We're looking for people who are looking for us. So just let the person know that invited you. Either you have the mindset of a number 1 or the mindset of a number 2. The mindset of a number 1 says, Antoine, I'm in. I don't understand everything, but I'm willing to get in position to earn while I learn. If that's you, just look over at the person and say, hey, I'm a number 1, and then let them know when you want to get started. Those of you that have the mindset of a number 2, you said, Antoine, this looks great, but you know what? It's bad timing or it's not for me. We truly go in knowing that this is not for everybody. Just be honest with the person that invited you. They thought so much of you not to prejudge you. They wanted to get you in front of 100% of the information, allow you to get your questions answered so you can make the best decision for you and your family. However, if we can create a win for you and show you how to save money on a bill that you have to pay anyway, can I get you to say anyway? There you go. Then guess what? Be their customer. You win, you save. They win, they gain a customer. Can you do that? Will you do that? I thank you for taking time. We'll see you at the top.